So before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and liked the video, just do that for me. Go ahead and help me out. We're trying to reach 400 by the end of the year. If we can surpass that by a long shot, that'd be even better. Also, I do upload like short form videos, short form content on TikTok. It's the exact same as my YouTube channel, Jason Z Servano. Go ahead and follow me over there too. And I'll just, I do stuff over there. Today we're going to be ranking the OG Naruto fights. We have peak, great, good, meh, and brr. Mainly because some of these fights are ass. If I don't recognize them, let me go ahead and point one out that I don't really recognize. This one, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Wait. Okay, never mind. I recognize it now. That's Neji versus the spider guy. There should be, if there's one I don't recognize, we're just not going to cover it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first and foremost, we are starting off weak as hell. Everybody in OG Naruto was not super flashy with their powers, right? But the entire premise of this fight was a crush over Sasuke, for one. Two, the big, like, hoorah moment is Sakura cutting her hair. Tell me, Sakura fans, was that gas? Because that was not it for me when I watched this. Now, unfortunately, Sakura later on in the series becomes really cool to me to a degree, right? She is very strong in her own right. But this was ass. This honestly pissed me off. This felt like filler. Now, another disrespectful matchup, but not disrespectful to my eyes as a viewer, disrespectful to Tenten. Tamari versus Tenten was the epitome of somebody getting completely folded. Look at her. Her back, she hurting. She is dead on the screen right now. This was really good, in my opinion, to go ahead and show off just how strong the Sand Village is, right? Because Tamari, I believe, was the first fight against Tenten, but I'm not entirely sure. Now we have Shikamaru against the Sound Village girl. I don't remember her power. It was something to do with controlling somehow with sound. I don't remember. But this was the first little showing that Shikamaru was really him. He's playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Now Shikamaru, one of my favorite characters in all of Naruto, but this fight right here set the pace for him. That has to go up in grade. Yes, not a lot happened, but the mind games. I'm really big on reading people. The mind games that he has is crazy. Now, okay, we're getting to a Naruto fight that I don't really enjoy, mainly because a lot of old anime tropes are not funny to me. Fart jokes are not funny to me in general. Yeah, sometimes I might giggle, I might chuckle, but this was kind of ass. It kind of annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie. And Kiba as a character is just not it. They try to hype him up to be something crazy. No, this was not it whatsoever. Hinata versus Neji. Yo, they were throwing haymakers at each other. Like, okay, that's a lie. Neji was throwing haymakers at Hinata. She was like, kind of weaving it here and there. She was still getting beat, but just the entirety of how that happened, the entirety of the fight, the background behind it, the lore, him kind of just going against the clan kind of thing, him being obviously Neji, crazy. Incredible fight in my opinion. I actually really enjoyed this. We're going to go ahead and put that up. I want to put it at great, but I think I'm going to leave it at good for now, but we might move it up. Oh my god, okay. Rock Lee versus Gaara was what got me into anime in general. I remember it clear as day. I was young, scrolling on YouTube. This fight comes on just randomly in my recommended. I click on it, my eyes open. I was like, yo, is this what they're doing over there in the anime scene? And it is. This is gas. Easily the best fight in OG Naruto. I don't want to hear anybody, not a single person, tell me otherwise, because I will give you that Rock Lee to Gaara treatment. You better get comboed in the air. Choji versus the other sound guy. I'm pretty sure Choji lost this because he had to. Not gonna lie, I was not necessarily fucking with it. It was pretty easy of a fight against the sound guy. Like, Choji should have won, in my opinion. Maybe, I don't know. They kind of wanted to hype them up like they were good too, but at the same time, they just weren't. It just didn't hit. It wasn't that good. Mind your business. Now we have Neji versus, I was about to say Hinata again. Neji versus Naruto. This fight, in just terms of everything, first, okay, so you see Naruto actually throw some fucking hands. You see Neji with the 64 palm. You see Naruto outplay Neji with his shadow clone. You see the Kurama cloak for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, or the Kurama chakra. This was great. I enjoyed everything. The background, the talking, because Naruto does that in every single fight. This was crazy. I loved that fight. But nothing compares to Rock Lee versus Gaara. I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. All right, now, you might think I'm glazing, but Shikamaru versus Tenten, again, Shikamaru, excuse me, he just thinking. He's out there thinking. It goes crazy. He does not miss. He lost the fight, or he forfeited the fight rather, but he still was given the rank of Chunin because everybody saw this man is a threat. If he had, more of an I guess like an active approach to things, he'd be a demon on the streets. But because he is so laid back, that kind of plays into how much I like him too. He just loves watching clouds. Everything's a drag, and he's out here piecing people up while thinking it's a drag. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. He does not miss. Rock Lee, excuse me, Gaara versus Sasuke. Now, okay, this fight never finished, which is very unfortunate because I feel like it could have been a peak level fight, if not, just topping off at the top of great. But it just wasn't enough. You see the Chidori, right? Gaara starts yelling. In the English dub, it's crazy. The "my blood" quote, that should go hard. But then not much happened after that. You see that Sasuke, copied Rock Lee's movements, kind of gave Gaara PTSD. But aside from that, nothing. It didn't finish. It didn't finish, and it cannot go up here as a finished fight. Kakashi versus Team 7. This was good on a story, kind of viewpoint, because Sasuke offers his food to Naruto. Then they pass. Then, everybody sees just how much of a different level Kakashi is on. I really enjoyed this in general for the story, but as an actual, fade, it wasn't necessarily that cool. It was just kind of a good fight. Now, you're going to hate me for this one, but the third Hokage versus Orochimaru, ass. Honestly, ass. I did not like this fight. Yes, Orochimaru ended up using the reanimation to bring back the first and second Hokage, but this was just not it. I don't know, something about how slow paced this fight felt for me, it just didn't hit. All right, this is gonna be a meh. I'll put it at the top of meh, but it was just a meh fight. Now again, we have another kind of story matchup, Gaara versus Naruto, but this one, oh my god, he was speaking to this man. First off, you see Gamabunta versus Shukaku, kind of. You see Naruto headbutting Gaara. You see him still crawling towards Gaara. Like, yo, I'll be your friend. This was a great fight. I think it was great. Speaking of, it's going to be on great. I don't know. Something about the fact that they didn't throw as many hands is crazy. Now, Itachi versus Kakashi was crazy on a different level. They humbled Kakashi rather, and just showed off how strong Itachi is, how much of a threat that Itachi is. I like that. I don't remember what genjutsu he put him under. I don't know. It definitely wasn't the infinite Tsukiyomi, right? It was, no, that's Madara's. What am I talking about? It was the, I don't remember. But that was crazy. They had my man posted up thousands of times. Time passed in a different scale for Kakashi. This was wild. This was great. This was, I can't say peak because not much happened, but that was good. Now, another character getting humbled. Sasuke getting deviously humbled. Everybody thought he was going to do a little something. Maybe people didn't, but I did. I thought that he charged up that Chidori like it was going to be devastating. Dragging it along the wall, being dramatic, and then got folded. Got held up talking about, yo, you're trash. You don't hate enough. You're not a hater. And Itachi just left after that. Yes, he had to leave because of Jiraiya, but he just left. Didn't look back at all. He said, yo, your ass, kid, and dipped. That man is crazy. That man is crazy. Now, the three-way deadlock, I actually really enjoyed because it showed off the legendary Sannin. You got Tsunade, Orochimaru, you got Jiraiya. Everybody coming out and really putting the paws on one another, kind of. It was more like what would I call it? It was an intimidation tactic. It just didn't do anything much, but it goes to the top of good because it was a good moment. Now, everybody likes to say that this was a cool moment. I don't. You got punched in your fucking head. That like that's it. I understand that these two were leagues apart, and the fact that he still, stood up to him is cool, but this was ass. This was not it for me. It was cool on a story perspective, but like still, you just got punched in the head. Now, Naruto and Sasuke having their little scuffle on the roof. And then Sasuke looking at the Rasengan like, that's not that deep. And then seeing the back of the water tower is crazy on a story perspective, because they didn't throw the hands like they were supposed to throw the hands. But it was cool. I actually really enjoyed how shook Sasuke looked, even though Sasuke is one of my favorite characters. You know what's crazy? I actually share my birthday with Sasuke, July 23rd. I just turned it, So I just turned 24. If y'all want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, get me to 400. That didn't work how I wanted to. Anyways, this was good. I actually really enjoyed this. I'm not putting them in the ranking, but they just happen to go there. I should just put them. I'm not gonna rank them like peak 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. I'm not gonna do that. I don't remember who Sasuke is fighting here. I'm pretty sure this is the first time he uses his curse mark, and then he sees the sound 4, the sound 5. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 5. And then he gets folded. I think that's what this is. It was cool to show off, but it wasn't really anything crazy. Now, okay, I don't remember what this guy's name is. Jirobo? I don't know why that comes out. I might be wrong, I might be right. But Choji versus whoever this guy is was actually pretty cool. Butterfly Choji was really cool. The fact that they were like, yo, he's gonna die because of this. Seeing him like ready for the squad was crazy, but then he didn't die, which is cool. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't know. I felt like they were scared to kill off a character or two. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just talking about the fight. The fight was good. The fight was maybe a little bit better than good. I think it was a great fight. Butterfly Choji went hard. All right, now this is the first showcase of other ninjas. I think, like, other devastatingly strong ninjas, or should have been. Zabuza versus Kakashi. Zabuza versus Kakashi was cool to show off Kakashi, because that's when he used that, what is it, the water dragon jutsu, and Kakashi was copying him as he used it. That was crazy. I think that's also the first time you see the Sharingan, but I'm not entirely sure. But I do really enjoy this. I think it was great to set the tone of who Kakashi was, and it kind of just showed off, that Naruto can beat him as well as Sasuke. Now, this is Kiba Nakamaru versus that twin guy from the Sound 5. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't anything too, it was a fight. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a fight. Shikamaru, yo, I'm doing backflips on it the way I'm glazing this, man. Shikamaru's fights just go harder because there's so much thought. So I think I really enjoy thought-provoking fights where it's like, yo, I'm gonna do this so they can do this. Just reading steps ahead is kind of cool in my opinion, right? Although this wasn't the best fight, we're just gonna go ahead and put it at good, because I can't put all of his fights above great, but it was a really good fight. Now, okay, hold on. I don't think they have it, but Kimimaro versus Rock Lee was great. But Rock Lee getting saved by Gaara against Kimimaro, now that one, I don't know, it did something to my heart. That was a lot of story driven, acquaintanceship, really showed the change of heart in Gaara. I really enjoyed it. Great fight. Peak fight. Great fight. It can't be peak. I don't, is it? No, I don't think it is. Now, y'all gonna hate me for this one too. I don't think that Sasuke versus Naruto at the, what is it, the Konoha Valley, the last valley? I don't know. I don't think it was really that crazy. Like, it was good. It showed off, Sasuke gets his, second Tomo thing in his Sharingan, or his third, I don't know. Naruto combos his shit, uses Kurama. Sasuke uses his full curse mark. Aside from that, it was good. But Sasuke's curse mark throws me off. I don't like the wings. I'm going to be honest. It's probably the wings. And I also feel like, man, I can't put it in peak, but I will put it at the top of great. That one is the only one I'm giving the actual ranking to. I don't know. Something about these fights hit a little bit different. There was a lot of story narrative behind this one. Sasuke leaving the village type beat, but it wasn't really for me. Now, right here, we have Sasuke protecting Naruto against, damn, I forgot that person's name. The Trap. You know who I'm talking about. It was good. Like, it was a clean fight, but I don't, like, okay. See, I'm not entirely sure if they're just ranking the fight in general here, what this picture is supposed to show, because this is where you first see Kurama go a little crazy, and then Naruto ends up winning that fight, to a degree, and then, that person goes save Zabuza, this, that, and the third. But this was good. I really enjoyed this. Like, it was really good. This right here, yo, I'm glazing Rock Lee, and I'm not afraid to show it. This was crazy. Sasuke has been put on such a pedestal for the rest of the show, right? Or from the beginning of the show to this one, Sasuke is him. Nobody is better. And then Rock Lee. If not for the turtle, Rock Lee would have devastated this man. Rock Lee is just him in part 1 Naruto. You're not going to tell me otherwise. This is... Who is this? Sasuke versus Orochimaru, maybe. Um, I don't know, so I don't really feel comfortable ranking it. But even if it is Sasuke versus Orochimaru, it was not crazy. I don't know. Orochimaru was just losing. He could have taken Sasuke by force if he really wanted to. So I don't really understand. I don't remember what happened there. Now, who are y'all fighting? Are y'all also fighting Sasuke? Is that where Sasuke breaks somebody's hand? Possibly. Sasuke does, however, fight this guy and steals Rock Lee's move, if I'm not mistaken here too. So that's wild. Everybody just loves Rock Lee, as they should. Rock Lee is just him. Aside from that, it was kind of, I mean, it was a good fight. It wasn't anything crazy. I feel like Shino doesn't get as much as he deserves. Shino actually could have been an incredible character. Because he has that same kind of foresight as Shikamaru. Maybe not like on that same degree, because Shikamaru is like a prodigy type beat, but he's definitely up there. They could have done a lot more with him. This fight shows off what they could have done with him. He's great. He's in the good category, but he's a great character in my opinion. Kankuro versus that other sound guy, I think also showed off how strong the Sound Village, or the Sand Village rather, is. I really enjoyed it because he has a puppet. I don't know, something about the puppet imprisonment thing that he'd used. I'm pretty sure that's what he did in this fight. I can't really remember, but that was cool. Now, right here, we have Naruto using the scroll for the very first time, the multi-shadow clone jutsu. It was good. I actually really enjoyed this. The jumping that happened here is crazy. Kind of just set the tone for who Naruto was going to be, you know, his morals and such. But aside from that, it wasn't necessarily anything crazy. Now, look at this picture, and if you can tell immediately what this is, you're crazy. But this is Neji fighting against that spider guy from the Sound 5. This was good. Everybody thought Neji was this, like, you know, he was him kind of thing. But then Neji does show off that he has a blind spot. Then they have to use that blind spot to try and kill Neji, and Neji's like, yo, I'm super aware of that spot right now. Like, you're not gonna get me there, bucko. And the fact that he did it, I don't know, it was really good. He did it. He won the fight, as most protagonists do. These last two, I don't really know which one they are. If you agree with any of these rankings or disagree, please let me know in the comment section below. This is the only one that landed here, but if I had to put another one, it'd probably put this one. It'd probably be that one, but I feel like I can't disrespect any Naruto fight that much. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. I will talk to you on the next one. Again, trying to make it to 400, so if you made it all the way to this part of the video, thank you. I appreciate you.